Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We're talking about waking up and the truth. That's what we're going to discuss today. We're going to talk about how when you wake up, you see the truth. The truth and the truth, it will set you free for sure. But it is uh, your truth that we're wanting to discover. Really, that's the bottom line. Your truth. What is your truth, and how do you come to see it, really? How do you come to know it? Welcome to Success Through Meditation. I'm Shakti, coming to you from a lineage of enlightenment to help you to see, honor, and love the light within yourself so that you can see, honor, and love the light within others. So, self-discovery is a process, isn't it? It's a process of dissolving what we think we know to create what we don't know. The dissolution of the selves means that we are enveloped in eternity. We are absorbed in eternity. And creation means we become aware of new awarenesses. There are so many times that, when we have a challenge with one thing or another, we only see one resolution, only one, instead of opening ourselves up to all of the 10,000 resolutions that may be on the horizon that we're just not seeing. So in life, as with self-discovery, we think we know who we are. I'm sure you think you know who you are, which changes as you age and as you change. So who you think you are changes with how you change and how you develop into the being that you are meant to be, right? So one day we think we're one way, another day we think we're another way, and with meditation we go within. We go within, we calm the mind, we stop the chatter, and become aware of awareness itself. That's the idea, to become aware of awareness itself. We stop the chatter, and we see that we're made of different bodies of awareness. The surface personality is only the surface, the beginning of who we are. With new awarenesses through meditation, we learn to see beyond the surface. We begin to see aspects of our consciousness, aspects of ourselves that we hold within, that may have been hidden before, that we embody. All the good, the bad, the helpful, the harmful that we hold within us. And we think we create our own reality. That's usually the thought with us humans, that we think we create our own reality. We think we decide. And in one sense, that's true. We do decide. But the deeper decisions, this is the beautiful part, the deeper decisions come from another part of our being that we are mostly unaware of because of the distractions in our world. We're mostly unaware of those parts of our being that make the higher decisions, the clearer decisions. And you can see these parts of yourself when you sit in stillness in meditation. So we make all of these decisions in our lives without truly realizing that the personality, the surface personality, is not making the decision at all. These things are decided for us by the unknown, by source, by the universe, eternity, our other side. the other parts of our being. These are the parts that decide for us. And most, unfortunately, live in fear of the unknown. Most of humanity very much lives in fear of the unknown. Very few have the love and tenacity to go beyond everything that they know to face the unknown, to become absorbed in the unknown of light, of eternity. And this is the process of self-discovery. Turning away from everything you've ever known to face the immensity of your own eternality. Only after you've done that can you then turn around and face everyone again with more love, more compassion, more clarity, more purity and humility. Life is a river. We take our boat and we go down the river. This journey into the self moves us forward. And we wonder, do I have control? Do I have control over my own destiny? As you become more and more aware, more absorbed in light, these questions about life become less and less important. All of these ideas that we hold in our minds become less and less important because it will all pass. This dream that we're living will pass, and we'll then live a new dream. So you begin to see that it just doesn't matter. You change. You become someone else. If and when you realize that you are the light, that you are a facet of the diamond of eternity, you don't need to know what it is. You don't need to know the future. The unknown becomes an exciting idea for you. As you become more and more absorbed, you realize that you are that. You are divinity. You are eternity itself. You are light. You are meditation. Self-discovery doesn't necessarily bring you the answers. It brings you into reality as perception itself. Absorption in light, in nirvana. Self-discovery tries to take you beyond the answers into the direct experience. This is the idea when we hold retreats, when we sit together in light. So the idea is that we experience. That is the point, isn't it? To experience life, to experience reality, to experience light, really, to experience truth. And humility is a necessity in self-discovery. It allows you to accept who you are, to be happy there with who you actually are. As you meditate, you come to realize you are a passing dream. And with humility, we accept that. Freedom is knowing you are that, the dream, the dreamer. You meditate and you observe yourself in meditation without attachment or desire. Because we know that with attachment and desire comes suffering. And so you release the attachment and the desire in your meditation practice. You learn how to exist and to be, to simply observe, to simply enjoy and love your life without attachment and desire. All of us will die someday. No one escapes. So why suffer with attachment or desire? So why suffer? Why suffer with attachment? With this knowledge, with the knowledge of clarity. With the knowledge of clarity, you live a wonderful, beautiful life. Not bound up with ideas, attachments, fears. Death is inevitable. It is so important to realize that you are not the body. You are not the personality. You are these are aspects of you. Certainly to be very grateful for and take care of the body. But they are aspects of who you are. They aren't who you are. You will go on. The body will die. But you will go on. You'll walk through the door and into another adventure. So why have fear with this realization? In meditation and selfless giving, we go beyond, we rise beyond fear and attachments, the illusions of life, to become free. As life and death become your friends, only love remains. For any of you who have ever had someone that you loved dearly and lost them physically in the body, you know that only love remains. What a wonderful realization. So know what is real and what is passing through meditation. Be absorbed in the knowledge of truth. The truth that you find in your meditation practice, the truth that you find in stillness. Be absorbed in that and understand the truth. And of course, hang with those who want to know truth. Those who realize that pushing aside the illusions of this life leads to more and more happiness. There are only three things preventing you from being free. Only three things: ego, attachment, and illusion. That's it. Only those three things. The ego tells you that everything in life is a certain way. Your attachments tell you that you must have certain things, certain experiences, etc. Your illusions stand before you, ultimately making you very unhappy. The illusion that you are the body, the illusion that you take control of your destiny, or that you don't. Anything that you can think of is an illusion. All thoughts, every thought that you have is an illusion. To realize this leads to much freedom and happiness. Anything that you can think of is an illusion. All ideas are illusions, partialities. So we eliminate the dark illusions first. We learn to be aware of the dark thoughts, and we eliminate the dark illusions first. The ones that tell you that you're not good enough, you're not worthy enough, you're not beautiful enough, you're not tall enough, you're not thin enough, all of those illusions, all of those illusory thoughts, we eliminate them. That you're not worthwhile, that you are not eternal. These unhappy illusions we eliminate through meditation and selfless giving. Then we eliminate the happy illusions. We eliminate the happy illusions that we're awesome, that we're great, that we're lovable, that we have the knowledge and perceptions of a higher level of attention. All of it must go. All thoughts are illusions. When all is gone, all remains. When all is gone, all remains. Truth remains. This is nirvana. This is absorption in nirvana. The experience of it, not the words, not the ideas, not my voice speaking them, the experience of absorption and being absorbed. It all falls away. Success, failure, it all falls away. Because you don't become attached to either the good thoughts, the bad thoughts, the hurtful thoughts, the happy thoughts. They all fall away as you become more and more absorbed in light. You realize that you are not this person, you are not this body, you are not the history, nor the future of what you can conceive. It's just a movie. It's all a movie. It feels like it all comes to life, but they're simple images. Images on a screen. Beautiful images. Happy images, hurtful images, all illusions. But still, even though they are illusions, we must enjoy the experience. And that is what meditation helps you to do. Through it all, to enjoy the experience and to be happy no matter what. To be at peace no matter what. Of course, we have sad moments in life, but even with the sad moments in life, the underlying truth is one of happiness, peace, love, and joy through it all. Enjoy the beauty of life. Enjoy love. Enjoy it without wanting to own it. That is the difference. Without wanting to hold on to it. Enjoy it. None of it matters and it's all transitory. So simply observe. Simply be a part of it and enjoy the adventure. It will all pass, yet you will remain as you are, immortal consciousness. And always, always do your impeccable best while you're here. You work your very hardest to do your impeccable best with balance, right? Because without perfect balance, without being affected, you find freedom. Balance is very important, especially to not be affected by difficult situations in life. This is freedom. You learn to enjoy the dream, no matter what part of the dream you're living in. You learn to enjoy it. Life is magic. Do you see? Life is magic with gratitude, appreciation, while you observe the experience in life, knowing that none of it matters. Only eternal awareness, only the living light that you are, has significance, and it leads your consciousness to truth, to that which does not change. Truth. Observe where life takes you in every moment. Be the observer and enjoy the ride. There is something to learn in every moment. from everyone. So avoid things that hurt you. Enjoy the things that help you. Always use the sword of discrimination to ask yourself in every moment, is this right? Am I chasing success? Am I afraid of failure? Am I afraid of success? Don't be afraid to fail. Fail forward. In all that you do, fail forward. Don't be afraid of failure. I was talking to a student yesterday who has intense fears that are very real. And part of the fear of failing with some of her failures are, death of the body. Like, you know, doing things that could potentially kill her, right? But everything that we do can potentially kill the body. Walking across the street, right? Getting hit by a car. Everything that we do. So we must learn to understand that none of it matters. It's all an adventure. Who knows when the adventure will end? It's a part of the deal. To live the adventure, enjoying the adventure, but knowing that it doesn't matter. So we use the sword of discrimination to determine, is this right? Is what I'm doing in this moment correct? Without being afraid to move forward, without being afraid to fail. We have to open up to the possibilities that exist for us. Ask yourself, is this right? In every moment, is this right? And then with kindness, with humility, with selfless giving, with meditation, you can be led into the world of liberation, experiencing liberation, freedom. As you silence the mind and stand back to observe and to see what is right. Living fully, of course, never settling. Always living to your highest, best, most exciting self. Living completely. That's why you returned. To enjoy the ride. To have a good time. To learn, to grow, to be. That's why you returned. And always forgive. Always forgive. This is freedom. When you hold on to a grudge, an anger, when you hold on to any of this, you're allowing that situation, that person, to have power. That is not freedom when someone else has power over you, is it? So you release it through forgiveness. You release them through forgiveness so that you can be free. That's the point of forgiveness. Not necessarily for the other person, no. Although that's a kind thing to do, to forgive someone and let them know. That is a kindness, a loving kindness. But not necessary for your freedom, for your growth, for your love. Forgive. Set yourself free. And never settle. Never settle. Develop a noble character. Develop the heart of a warrior. One that sees through the fear, one that sees around the fear, over the fear, and conquers the fear. The heart of a warrior. Develop selflessness, loyalty, kindness, and faith. A noble character encompasses all of these. Listen to no one, including me, yet listen to everyone. Everyone can help guide you. Everyone is your teacher. But listen to no one, especially do not listen to yourself. You're the one that holds the thoughts of being possibly unworthy, unlikable, not good enough. Don't listen to yourself unless it's a positive thought. Then, of course, go with it. Grow with it. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to others unless it rings true, what you hear. You can hear truth. And when you can hear truth, you recognize the truth that it holds for you. You recognize your own truth when you hear it from someone else. Truth can speak through anyone and at any time to guide you, to help guide you. Remember this. Find someone who can help guide you. It's a good idea, actually. Someone who is free, who laughs with life, and who laughs with death. Find someone. Advance yourself as you advance others. Give of yourself. Be of service without a sense of self. As a servant of eternity. Be selfless. Be loving. Be noble. Be humble. Be pure. And always allow yourself to be guided by your highest truth. By the truth that you hold within. Nothing that I ever say is new. There's nothing that I say that you don't already know. Everything that I tell you is knowledge that you hold within. The idea is that through grace, possibly, I can help to remind you of who you are, of who you're meant to be. To remind you of many things, maybe about death, the fact that things don't matter at all. The fact that there is freedom in letting go of attachments and ideas to be absorbed in eternity, to be absorbed in light, to be absorbed in love. And as it turns out, this is not antithetical to any religious idea, really. The truth in any of the religions, they all say the same thing. Come to know God. Yes, many of them talk about God being outside of you, about eternity being out there. I would suggest that you hold it within. As a verse in the Bible says, the kingdom of God is within you. I agree. For those of you who may be new to the practice of meditation, every day when we wake up, we take a shower, or at the very least, wash our hands and face. Tummy is empty. Maybe you need a cup of coffee or a cup of tea to wake up. Make sure that you're awake. And we sit for 15 minutes. We have music to help to sort of block out the thoughts and energies of the outside world. If you listen to every note in the music, you will find that it will help guide you to having a more peaceful, deeper meditation. So we sit, clean clothing for 15 minutes. And at the end of the meditation, we bow. And we offer up our meditation to the universe in gratitude. While meditating, I suggest that you keep your eyes open for the first half of the meditation. Maybe be gazing at the yantra that you'll see on the screen. You could also use a flower, the horizon, a candle flame. And we focus to the exclusion of all else with our eyes gazing. Blink as much as you need to. Breathe at a normal pace. Be comfortable. And then for the second half of the meditation, focus on a chakra, maybe one of the 7 or 8 primary chakras. I suggest that you focus on either the navel center, which is where your power rests, an inch or 2 above your belly button. You might want to see that as a golden ball of light, signified by the color gold. Your heart center, which is in the center of your chest. You might want to put a little pressure on these chakras so that you can meditate on them with your eyes closed. You might see a green light. This chakra is signified by the color green. Where love sits, your intuition also sits. And then we have the third eye, which rests an inch or so above your eyebrows in the center of your forehead. And you may see this as a white, violet light. I recommend that you focus on any one of those 3 to start, with all of your attention, to the exclusion of all else. And then after 15 minutes, and it's okay to look at the clock, to know when half of your meditation is finished. And at the end of the 15 minutes, as a new beginner in meditation, we bow. As time moves forward, after maybe a couple of months, add another meditation at sunset or before you go to sleep. Increase your meditations to 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and eventually an hour over the process of a year or so, right? No need to go any longer than that. So we meditate daily to learn to see life and light in a clearer way. Consistency is very important in your practice. Be consistent with your meditations. Practice daily. Just like going to the gym. You wouldn't go once a week or once a month or once every few days. You'd meditate daily. You're trying to master the art of meditation, of sitting in stillness, so that eventually your thoughts, your mind, your heart are always resting in this space, in the stillness of eternity. All right, as we begin to prepare to meditate, I'm going to take myself off camera so that we can begin to relax the body. Take a deep cleansing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and hold for the count of 3 at the top. Focus all of your attention on your eyes, the muscles around your eyes, and relax the muscles around your eyes. As you do, your jaw muscles, your facial muscles will also begin to relax. If you have any tension whatsoever in your scalp, relax your scalp. Relax your neck. Relax your throat, your shoulders. Relax your upper arms, your lower arms, your hands and your fingers. Relax your back on either side of your spinal column. Relax the muscles. Relax your abdomen. Release all of the muscles in your abdomen. Relax your hips, your upper legs, your lower legs. Relax your feet and your toes. Relax, relax, relax. Sit up nice and straight with your back as straight as is comfortable for you. Close your eyes and visualize the sky filled with stars. Imagine that you're going to leave your body and go straight up into the stars. And as you go through the stars, you're going to change. Your earthly personality is going to fall away. And now your etheric self, your subtle physical self will be there. Now go above the stars into other dimensions. Go through these other dimensions really quickly, one after the other. They're all different colors, so go through them quickly. See yourself going through them. You're actually doing this, by the way, going through these colorful dimensions. Now, as you do, as you go through each one, more and more of the self that you have been is going to fall away. And your being will get clearer and clearer. As you go through these dimensional planes, the parts of you that are from them will go back to them. Finally, you get above all the dimensional planes, and you now enter into a flux, a golden, luminous light that doesn't really move, nor is it still. There's no direction, no dimension, and you go right into that. It's like going right into the heart of the sun. Merge with that, be that. Feel yourself in that. Get lost in it, study it, be it. Stop your thoughts. Be still. Just hold yourself in it with all of your psyche and all of your power, as long as you can. And at the end of our meditation, at the end of the meditation music, I'll bring you back down onto this earth plane. Continue to visualize staying in this golden flux of light, the light of eternity, during our meditation session, and I will bring you back down at the end. Now, let's meditate. So now, gradually feel yourself coming back down after being in this golden flux, in this totality. Come back through those dimensional planes. And as you do, you're going to come back shiny and clear as you pass through each color, each dimensional plane. You're going to take on new qualities, new hope, new belief, new power, finally down through the stars and onto the earth, a strong, new, radiant self, the right self has come with you, the right caretaker personality. And don't worry about what it is. It is just from where you've just been. And you learn how to wake up with the truth by realizing your own truth, by understanding the truth in who you are, by seeing your light, by seeing your divinity, by seeing that you are a facet on the diamond of existence. A beautiful, beautiful being who came to Earth to have a wonderful experience. At some point in the experience, you begin to wake up. You begin to understand that there is more. There's more beyond what it is that your eyes are able to see. And you pursue that. You become more interested in self-discovery, to discover your own truth. That is the awakening process. Thank you for being with us. I'm so grateful for you wanting to lift our world, for you wanting to discover the truth in who you are and to awaken. Thank you for being here. Namaste. The light in me sees, honors, and so loves the light in you. I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks.